There's a common misconception that homeowners do not have to pay the deductible whenever they file an insurance claim, specifically for the roof. And that came about actually from a lot of criminals going around and saying that they will cover your deductible if you just simply go with them. Just sign the dotted line and you get a free roof. Well, the biggest issue with that is that whenever you go about doing things that way, whenever you file a claim with the insurance company, they agree to pay a certain amount, say it's $12,000. If you only actually pay $11,000 and they've approved it for $12,000, you're supposed to tell them, hey, good news, we actually saved you guys some money. We got it for $1,000 less. And then what they're going to do is they're going to pay you, again, less $1,000. But when you certify to them, hey, we got the job done exactly to y'all's spec, exactly to your pricing, and then they release the second check, if you profit off of that based on a lie, that's actually insurance fraud. So one of the biggest things that we get asked is, what about the deductible? For us, we always charge the deductible because we're not getting into the fraud. We're not getting into any of that. We plan on being here to service and help everyone for many, many years to come. But just to give you guys some hard numbers and make it extremely transparent and simple, if you have a $10,000 job and you have a $1,000 deductible, $1,000 is 10% of the total job. Most companies operate anywhere between 20 and 25% margins in order to stay in business and be able to be here to service you. So there's no way that if a company takes off that 10%, say they're making on the good side 15% margins, they're not going to be around 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Should you have an issue with anything, they're not going to be here to service you. And unfortunately, that's something that we deal with a lot, where homeowners call us because they installed their roof 3 years ago. They didn't pay their deductible because their company told them they were going to get it for free. Company had to cut corners and do a shoddy job because there was not enough profit margin in it to do it right and stand behind it. And now they're calling us so that we can come out and fix things that are wrong. I can't tell you how many times we've actually had to deal with that, where if a customer had gone with a reputable company, there's tons of reputable companies that do fantastic work, but all of them charge the deductible. They all know that doing that makes sure that the company remains at a profitability mark where they can stay in business and service you. So most of the issues that we have, most of the jobs that we go out and do repairs on for newer roofs, I can't tell you, it's probably 90% of the time they can't get in touch with the previous roofer. The previous roofer won't return their calls. They won't come out and look at it, and it's all because there wasn't enough money in it for them in the beginning. So that's why the deductible matters. It matters for small businesses. It matters for our crews. It matters for our office. It's something that, we charge because we're planning on being here for the long term.